Question 1. Which type of virtualization focuses on isolating applications so they can run independently without affecting the underlying operating system? A. Application virtualization. B. Network virtualization. C. Server virtualization. D. Desktop virtualization. Correct answer: A. Application virtualization. Application. Virtualization is a technology that isolates applications from the underlying operating system, allowing them to run independently without modifying system files. It enables applications to be deployed and managed centrally, while ensuring compatibility across different environments by creating a virtual layer between the application and the OS. Question 2. What is the main objective of performing a vulnerability assessment? A. Take advantage of security flaws in the network. B. Discover and rank security weaknesses in systems and networks. C. Remove the requirement for security policies. D. Enforce data encryption protocols. Correct answer: B. Discover and rank security weaknesses in systems and networks. Performing a vulnerability assessment is the process of identifying, analyzing, and prioritizing security weaknesses in systems, networks, and applications. It involves automated scanning tools and manual evaluation to detect vulnerabilities such as misconfigurations, outdated software, and weak security controls. Question 3. Which of the following is an example of an access control model based on roles for authorization? A. Discretionary access control. B. Mandatory access control. A role-based access control. The attribute-based access control. Correct answer: C. Role-based access control. Rule-based access control, RBAC, is a model used for authorization by assigning permissions to users based on their roles within an organization. It ensures individuals have access to resources necessary for their job by restricting or granting permissions through predefined roles. Question 4. What is the main objective of an acceptable use policy within an organization's security framework? A. Outline the permitted use of company-owned devices and resources. B. Oversee software licenses and subscriptions. C. Enforce physical access restrictions. D. Control employee working hours. Correct answer: A. Outline the permitted use of company-owned devices and resources. An acceptable use policy, AUP, is a formal document that defines the rules and guidelines for using an organization's IT resources, including networks, devices, and Internet access. It specifies acceptable and prohibited activities to ensure security, compliance, and responsible usage. Question 5. Which layer of the OSI model manages the setup, maintenance, and termination of connections between systems? A. Network layer. B. Transport layer. C. Session layer. D. Data link layer. Correct answer: C. Session layer. The session layer, Layer 5 of the OSI, Open Systems Interconnection Model, handles the management of connections between systems, including the processes of establishing, maintaining, and ending sessions. It ensures proper setup, maintenance, and termination of communication sessions, facilitating reliable data exchange between applications. Question 6. Which layer of the OSI model is responsible for enabling end-to-end communication between applications? A. Data link layer. B. Network layer. C. Transport layer. D. Presentation layer. Correct answer. C. Transport layer. The transport layer, layer 4 of the OSI, Open Systems Interconnection Model, is tasked with enabling end-to-end communication between applications. It guarantees the error-free, in-sequence delivery of data, while preventing loss or duplication. This layer manages segmentation, flow control, and error recovery to ensure reliable data transmission between the source and destination systems. Question 7. Which of the following is an example of an internal security vulnerability? A. Inadequate firewall configuration. B. Unpatched software on a web server. C. Lack of physical access controls. D. Weak password policy for user accounts. Correct answer. D. Weak password policy for user accounts. Weak password policy for user accounts is an internal security vulnerability that occurs when users are allowed to create simple or easily guessable passwords. It increases the risk of credential-based attacks by making it easier for attackers to gain unauthorized access to systems. Question 8. Which encryption protocol is frequently used to secure wireless networks, especially in home and small office settings? A. WEP. B. WPA2. C. AES. D. SSL. Correct answer. B. WPA2. WPA2, Wi-Fi Protected Access 2, is the encryption protocol typically used to secure wireless networks, especially in home and small office settings. It utilizes AES encryption to provide strong security, protecting Wi-Fi communications from eavesdropping and unauthorized access. Question 9. Which of the following authentication methods relies on a person's physical characteristics, such as fingerprints or iris patterns, to verify their identity? A. Multi-factor authentication. B. Biometric authentication. C. Single sign-on authentication. D. Kerberos authentication. Correct answer. B. Biometric authentication. Biometric authentication is a security method that verifies a person's identity based on unique physical characteristics such as fingerprints, iris patterns, or facial recognition. It eliminates the need for passwords by relying on biological traits that are difficult to replicate or forge. Question 10. What is the main objective of a security awareness training policy? A. Enforce data encryption standards. B. Educate employees on cybersecurity risks and best practices. C. Control physical access to sensitive areas. D. Require regular vulnerability assessments. Correct answer. B. Educate employees on cybersecurity risks and best practices. Security Awareness Training Policy is a program designed to educate employees about cybersecurity risks and best practices by providing guidance on recognizing threats, handling sensitive data, and following security protocols. It helps reduce the risk of human error, phishing attacks, and social engineering by ensuring that employees understand and adhere to security measures. Question 11. Which of the following is a recommended practice to secure a mobile device? A. Turning off automatic updates. B. Connecting to public Wi-Fi networks. C. Enabling biometric authentication. D. Sharing passwords with trusted individuals. Correct answer. C. Enabling biometric authentication. Biometric authentication, such as fingerprint or facial recognition, enhances mobile device security by ensuring that only authorized users can access the device. Unlike passwords, biometrics are difficult to replicate, reducing the risk of unauthorized access. Question 12. What is the main objective of security auditing within an organization? A. Install and set up security software. B. Track and evaluate security measures and incidents. C. Enforce encryption standards for data. D. Perform penetration testing. Correct answer. B. Track and evaluate security measures and incidents. Security auditing involves systematically reviewing and assessing an organization's security controls, policies, and events to identify vulnerabilities, ensure compliance, and improve overall security posture. It helps detect potential threats, verify adherence to security policies, and enhance risk management. Question 13. Which network topology links each node in a circular fashion, where each node is connected to precisely two other nodes? A. Bus topology. B. Star topology. C. Ring topology. D. Mesh topology. Correct answer. C. Ring topology. Ring topology is a network design where nodes are connected in a circular pattern, with each node linked to exactly two other nodes. This configuration allows data to travel in a loop, ensuring sequential transmission between connected nodes in the network. Question 14. Which of the following is an example of an automated tool used for performing security audits? A. Security awareness training. B. Intrusion detection system. C. Data encryption software. D. Physical access controls. Correct answer. B. Intrusion detection system. Intrusion detection system is an automated tool used for security auditing that monitors network traffic for suspicious activities and potential security threats. It analyzes system logs, detects anomalies, and generates alerts to help organizations identify and respond to security incidents. Question 15. What is the main objective of using attribute-based access control for authorization? A. Enforce access control based on labels and categories assigned to users. B. Grant permissions to users based on their roles within the organization. C. Establish a hierarchical access control structure. D. Encrypt data traffic to prevent unauthorized access. Correct answer. A. Enforce access control based on labels and categories assigned to users. Attribute-based access control is an authorization model that grants or denies access based on attributes such as user role, device type, location, or time of access. It allows for dynamic and fine-grained access control decisions by evaluating multiple attributes rather than relying solely on predefined roles. Question 16. Which encryption algorithm is commonly used to secure wireless networks? A. WEP, B. AES, C. DES, D. RSA. Correct answer. B. AES. AES, Advanced Encryption Standard, is a symmetric encryption algorithm used to secure wireless networks by encrypting data transmissions with strong cryptographic protection. It is implemented in WPA2 and WPA3 security protocols to replace weaker encryption methods like WEP, ensuring confidentiality and integrity of wireless communications. Question 17. What is the goal of the TCP three-way handshake? A. Create a secure connection between the client and server. B. Synchronize sequence numbers for sending data. C. Convert domain names into IP addresses. D. Identify and fix errors in data transmission. Correct answer. B. Synchronize sequence numbers for sending data. The TCP three-way handshake is used to establish a reliable connection between the client and server by synchronizing sequence numbers. It consists of 3 steps. SYN. The client sends a synchronization request to the server. 2. SYN-ACK. The server acknowledges the request and sends back a synchronization acknowledgement. 3. ACK. The client acknowledges the server's response, completing the connection setup. Question 18. What is the main danger linked to buffer overflow vulnerabilities in software applications? A. Unauthorized access to confidential information. B. Execution of harmful code or commands. C. Disruption of network connectivity. D. Loss of data caused by encryption failures. Correct answer? B. Execution of harmful code or commands. Buffer overflow vulnerabilities occur when a program writes more data to a buffer than it can hold, potentially overwriting adjacent memory and allowing attackers to execute malicious code or commands. This can lead to unauthorized control over the affected system, enabling the attacker to perform actions such as stealing data, launching attacks, or causing system crashes. Question 19. Which of the following is a typical technique employed in security auditing to confirm the identity of users? A. Vulnerability scanning. B. Penetration testing. C. Identity verification. D. Log analysis. Correct answer, C. Identity verification. Identity verification is a security technique used to confirm a user's identity by validating authentication credentials such as passwords, biometrics, or multi-factor authentication. It ensures that only authorized users can access sensitive systems and data, reducing the risk of identity fraud. Question 20. Which networking device functions at the network layer of the OSI model and is responsible for directing traffic based on IP addresses? A. Switch. B. Router. C. Firewall. D. Bridge. Correct answer, B. Router. Router is a networking device that functions at the network layer, Layer 3, of the OSI model, and is responsible for directing traffic based on IP addresses. It determines the best path for data packets to travel between different networks, ensuring efficient communication. How many questions did you get right? Leave a comment below. Thank you for watching.